Are you the same Samuel Ramirez who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 3263 for the offense of assault, family, household, impeding breath or circulation on November 7, 2022 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Violation of condition number 4.
Just 1 second. Guys, we're on the record, so if you could not talk behind the court reporter because it makes it difficult for her to hear.
Get ready, this courtroom case will leave you stunned. Samuel Ramirez is back in front of the judge. Again. This time, he's pled true to violating probation after choking a family member. He was handed deferred adjudication in 2022, a chance to walk the line instead of doing time. And what did he do with that second chance? Skipped probation meetings, ignored check-ins, and now the judge lays it out plain. 10 years in prison. $10,000 in fines. So why is Samuel Ramirez still acting like the rules don't apply to him? This isn't just a court hearing, it's a live-action crash course on how to waste every opportunity the system gives.
State, what are you requesting?
State's requesting 2 years imprisonment. This TDC.
Your Honor, we're asking for the court to alter and amend the conditions of probation. Mr. Ramirez realized that he made a bad mistake of not showing up for probation. He had transportation problems, but he acknowledges that he should have gone to probation. When he was arrested on this case, Your Honor, the victim on the case is the complaining witness is his sister. He was living with his sister and his mom. After this incident, he moved out and went to live with his dad, which mom and dad are divorced. And that was kind of one of the problems that arose, Your Honor, which Mr. Ramirez has mental health issues. I believe that he was scheduled to have a MIC evaluation, which I don't think ever took place. The family confirms that there's serious mental health issues. Mr. Ramirez has problems holding a job. However, Mr. Ramirez, which he's in court here with Mrs. Ramirez, they're separated, they're divorced, but they're both here. He has...
What is his relationship with Amanda Ramirez?
Brother and sister.
Okay.
And
Let's talk excuses, Samuel's specialty. His reason for missing probation? No transportation. Apparently, catching a bus or picking up a phone is a challenge too steep. His attorney calls it a mistake. But this isn't a slip-up. It's a strategic, calculated gamble on family loyalty and system leniency. Oh, and the victim? His own sister. Yet no one in the family wants him locked up. The courtroom sees it all too often: emotional manipulation masked as mental health struggle. But where's the accountability? How many more chances do you give someone who refuses to show up, help themselves, or even acknowledge the damage they've caused?
Swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Samuel Ramirez.
Why are you not reporting?
I had communication unavailable.
I'm sorry, what?
I had communication unavailable.
What do you mean you had communication unavailable?
Just cellular communication unavailable.
I'm sorry, what?
Cellular communication unavailable.
What do you mean? You did not have a cell phone?
Unavailable.
So why didn't you report to probation and let them know? You could have got on the bus and went to probation. No, I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't revoke you. What have you done since you've been on probation? No, have you done anything? Let's start with this. All right, we know you didn't report because you said you did. Have you had employment?
No, but I've been searching.
I'm sorry, what?
No, but I've been searching for employment.
All right, so that's been since 2022. So you haven't had employment since 2022 and you've been searching for employment? All right. Did you do any of your community service hours?
Yes.
So you've done some community service hours, or you go somewhere and you work for free. You've done that?
I believe it was paid.
All right. Did you pay that because you didn't have employment? Who paid that for you? All right. So did you complete the hostility and aggression course? Did you abide by field visits?
No, in person. Oh,
So-
is it include visits?
Field visits,
Yeah.
that's where people come out to your house. No, I mean, did probation come out to your house and visit you? All right. So, I mean, he hasn't done anything since 2022.
You won't believe this one. When asked why he didn't report to probation, Samuel's excuse, no cell phone. Really? In a world with neighbors, landlines, even public libraries? And when it comes to community service, guess what? His family paid someone to do it for him. Yes, you heard that right. Paid off the hours. He hasn't worked since 2022. He hasn't met any real requirements. All he's done is collect excuses, failed obligations, and new charges. And now the judge is calling it out. How can we help you, Mr. Ramirez, when you don't help yourself? His probation isn't rehabilitation, it's a revolving door, and Samuel is the one spinning it.
The 2 new charges there at large in unindicted cases for assault, choking seconds, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
The complainant, the alleged victim on that incident, Your Honor, is Mr. Ramirez. He decided he doesn't want to file any charges against his own son. He doesn't want him to go to prison either.
Well,
He's in court here also this morning. He's been here this morning all morning.
all right, I'll hear from his father, but my problem is he hasn't done anything. Nobody can help somebody if they won't even do the minimum, and the minimum is showing up, and he hasn't done anything on probation. And maybe part of the problem is the family, instead of having him do his community service hours, they're paying for it. I mean, if you want to call him as a witness, I'll keep it.
As if things couldn't get worse, new allegations surface. Aggravated assault, strangulation, and the victim? His father. But once again, no charges filed. Why? Because the family refuses to cooperate. The judge is stunned. Samuel has done nothing to fulfill probation. Zero accountability. Community service was outsourced. And yet no one holds him responsible. The courtroom is no longer a place for justice, it's become a stage where a violent offender performs victimhood, and the audience claps.
To him.
I'm not trying to say defense is not being truthful. We can't verify as well ourselves on our end who the victims of those cases are, because the cases being so new, they're not.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just want to, if he wants to come and testify.
This is where the judge finally snaps. No progress, no compliance, no remorse. While Samuel cruises through life on his family's dime, the justice system looks like a joke. Probation is supposed to be a chance to rebuild, but here, it's enabling failure. The judge makes it clear, this isn't about helping anymore. This is about protecting the public. The clock's run out on excuses. And Samuel? He's about to find out that freedom isn't free, it comes with responsibility he never intended to carry.
18, you're an adult, but I understand, it's an 18-year-old. Maybe their brains are not fully developed about the consequences of their choices. He knows the consequences of his choices, and you all are still acting as though I should have done this for him. I should have done. At some point, guess what? It is no longer your fault. At some point, these are choices that he's making. Is he going to be 55 years old and you all are coming up in here 90 or however old you're going to be saying, you know what? He's still, it's the breakup that we had. He still can't handle it. At some point, his choices are his own. It's not anybody else's choices. It's not his dad's choice. It's not your choice. And what I can tell you is, if I were to continue.
Here's the hard truth. Samuel Ramirez knows exactly what he's doing. He was told, plead true, and you're staring down a decade in prison. And still, he gambled. Why? Because he thinks his family will keep bailing him out. Mental health struggles? Real. But using them to dodge consequences? Unacceptable. The system can support, but it cannot substitute personal responsibility. The court is exhausted. The victims are unprotected. And Samuel? He's learned that enabling is a currency and he's cashing in.
The recommendation on the court summary is for revocation.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty, revoke. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Amanda Ramirez, therapeutic community, $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. 2 years in the prison, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right. You have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction and affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. The state asked for 2 years. I would have given you 8 because you have done absolutely nothing on probation. You're 29 years old. It's not your parents' fault. It's nobody's fault but your own. At some point in time, if you had a difficult childhood, it's like how many more years or how old must you be till it gets to the point where these are your choices, they're not your parents. You're 29. Your parents are divorced. Guess what? They're not getting back together. This is not like a Disney movie where something went weird and the parents are going to come together and decide they love each other. Not going to happen. They're not getting back together. You're going to have to accept that and move on. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Samuel's story isn't rare. It's a spotlight on a broken courtroom cycle. He's 29, not a kid, not learning, not improving. And yet the system keeps hoping he'll change. The family shields him. The court warns him. And the community suffers. The judge asks the question we're all thinking. What will it take to stop the bleeding? Is it time for more second chances or finally, real consequences? Because if this continues, the next Samuel Ramirez won't just dodge justice, he might destroy lives while doing it. This real court case highlights everything wrong with leniency in felony probation, family-enabled failure, and the limits of rehabilitation in criminal justice. Do you think the judge should have come down harder, or is the family just as guilty for enabling this chaos? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more explosive courtroom drama, real judge reactions, and inside the courtroom breakdowns every single week.